The biggest thing for me was deciding that 2024 is going to be a year of discovery and a year of passion and a year of fundamental change when it comes to the way I handle my social media presence. You know, it's funny, I tried to make this video a month ago, and I ended up deleting it because I wasn't super happy with it. I think I was so tired and burnt out and fried. And well, now's the time to do it. Now's a good time to do it because I'm not burnt out anymore. I went on vacation. I enjoyed my time. I'm back, and so now I think it's important to talk about this. So hi, welcome on in, everybody. If you don't know me, my name's Matt. Cryptic, call me whatever you'd like. I stream live on Twitch. I stream live on YouTube. I post to YouTube and all other platforms that are out there. But over the past few years, I have toyed with many ideas and many concepts and tried different things. And I can faithfully say that almost none of them were something I was actually passionate about. And it's not to say that I didn't enjoy the process. I did enjoy the process. It was quite fun learning everything and getting to experience stuff, and then learning live streaming itself as a new form of content that I never really considered myself even doing. So on top of all that, there was this overwhelming idea that I had to be this gaming creator. Being somebody who actually hadn't played games for probably 5 years. Back when this channel started, I hadn't played games for a long time. And the pandemic kind of changed that, right? Like there was nothing else to do. I got back into it and I remembered I loved it. But I think I tried to take that and turn it into something that it was probably never going to be for me, which was an actual platform. Gaming itself is something I love, and I love experiencing it with my friends and sharing it with people, the funny moments that we have. And I think that's where it ends for me. I've had to come to terms with the idea that, like, I used to think, I'm going to be the next Markiplier, or I'm going to be the next Jacksepticeye, whatever. I had to come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to, because I don't have the passion for it. I don't have the need to do it. I still want to do it occasionally, but it's not something I want to focus my time on anymore. And so I'm sure some of you have noticed. If you haven't, if you're new to the channel, you definitely haven't noticed. The past couple of days I've been uploading content that is not my normal content. And that is because I took this idea. A long time ago, I split between my creative side and this side, the gaming, the streaming, all that. I kept those two things very separate. I would occasionally intermingle them, but it was never anything that was super important, and it was never anything that was like groundbreaking for me. Like, it was cool stuff to do, but it was just scratching an itch. It was not doing what I needed it to do, which was to really let me unlock my passion, let me continue with it, let me actually focus on being this creative person that I know I am and I've been for my entire life. And so I spent a lot of time keeping those two separate. And I decided near the end of 2023, after all the changes that happened throughout the year, that I was going to change that. I have ceased posting to my personal TikTok, my personal Instagram. The only thing I have that I still post to as my personal thing is my personal ArtStation portfolio, because that is more important to me. To keep as a thing, like my thing. But I had to figure out how I wanted to bring this content to this channel, and honestly I probably just overthought it. And so what I've decided to do is I'm just doing it. So now, if you're familiar with my schedule, every Wednesday we're doing art, and this is going to span everywhere from drawing, relearning drawing, getting into new hobbies, learning new skills, all of it. It's super exciting. It's a super exciting time. There will still be gaming content. I don't want people to think that that's going to go away entirely, because it's still something I enjoy. I'm just not going to put the focus into it that I used to, because it's 2024 and I have this degree that I haven't used since I got it. That was 2015. So, we're getting close to a huge chunk of time to where I haven't used that. And I want to start using it. I want to start learning it better. I want to start becoming more proficient at it and possibly being able to change careers and go into that career field if it will be a possibility. So a couple months ago, I started thinking, is this something that I really want to do? Do I really want to transition my content to this, or do I just want to keep hoping for shorts to blow up on gaming content that's so oversaturated and everyone can do it? And it just didn't seem like it was something I really wanted to care about anymore, especially like putting the amount of effort into it that I was doing. And I decided, no, I didn't want to do that. So I'm bringing the content here. I have stopped posting to my personal stuff. I've stopped keeping all of this separate because in the end, even though Cryptic Visionary is its own separate thing, it is still an offshoot of me, and there are stories I want to tell and there are things I want to do with it, but it all comes down to this area and this community. And so far the community has been super receptive and they really enjoy the art so far, and I'm trying to open that door for everyone, right? So we can all share art together and do things creatively together. That is my goal. My goal is no longer build a community and just have a bunch of people to support each other. My goal is to build a community that we support each other. Of course, that's the fundamental ground floor of a community, but also a community that loves and appreciates things like art, things like design, things like any form of creativity, whether it be knitting or underwater basket weaving, like whatever your passion is. I want to see it and I want to know about it. I want to help people grow in it. I think the biggest thing for me was deciding that 2024 is going to be a year of discovery and a year of passion and a year of fundamental change when it comes to the way I handle my social media presence. And so with that said, welcome to 2024. Welcome to Cryptic Visionary as it is going forward. And I hope you guys enjoy the journey as much as I enjoy it, because it's going to be rocky. It's going to be raw. I'm not going to say like I'm the best artist. I'm not the best artist. I think I'm okay. But I know there's so much room for improvement, and I'm going to go through that process with everyone live, because why not? I think too much of today nowadays is spent on just like making life look perfect, and that's not my idea. That's not what I want to do. I want to show people like I suck at drawing. I want to get better at it. I suck at this. I'm going to get better at this. I'm actually okay at this, but I want to get better at it. Like whatever it is, I want to show the process, because so many people ignore the process and they just show, look at me, I make this cool stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, I want to be able to do that, but this is where we're going to change. So I'm going to do things live. I'm going to do things realistically. I'm not going to... Guys, I'm trying to record a video. Jesus. I'm going to do things realistically. I'm going to do things the way I think they should be done. I'm not going to hide behind smoke and mirrors. I'm not going to, make the process seem easier than it is, because it's not. Some of these things I do take hundreds of hours, and because of that, like, some of it's going to be seen, some of it's not going to be seen, but I will explain it the entire step of the way. So I'm excited for this new creative journey. I'm excited for the future of this channel. Don't be afraid. The gaming stuff isn't going anywhere, but I do want people to understand this is who I am, this is what I want to be, and this is what I'm going to focus on. So here's to 2024. Let's create together. Let's be better. And let's just have a good ride. I'll see you all in the next one.